ASVIT grads, ATI students, folks that are thinking about taking a D1.1 AWS structural welding test, limited thickness, which is 3/8 plate. So I'd like to sort of let you know that there's in 3/8 thickness, which we'll be taking here. I'll be explaining. Your qualifications allow you to go half of 3/8 is 3/16 the thickness of material, and then double 3/8, which is 3/8 and 3/8 is 3/4. That's your qualification range. There is also a 1-inch unlimited test, which qualifies you to go down to half-inch thickness and then unlimited range on the top. So that's a 1-inch thick test altogether. That's totally different than what we're doing here, which is a 3/8 plate thickness test. And I'll be reviewing how to prepare for your plate and how to prepare your coupons for a CWI to inspect it. So we start out with a 3/8 plate, if you will. What I have done here is I've laid out the coupons. So I find the center line, I go 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right, then I go 1.5 inches, and then 1.5 inches. This coupon and that coupon is your test. That could be your face or your root, depending on what the CWI requires. This is a 9-inch by 1/4 inch flat bar for your backing bar, what they call your run-on and run-off tab. On the back side, you tack it with 3 tacks. It is extremely important that when you prepare your plates, to take your mill scale and remove 1 inch on the top of the plate. Be careful on the bevel edge to remove any oxides, grease, oil of that nature. Do not scallop the edge, because when you tack that, it needs to be rock solid tight. No sort of shadows, if you will. On the back side, come back 1 inch and grind back. And you have 2 plates that are prepared for your bevel. Your backing bar is 9 inches long. Grind the face of the backing bar that's going to be in your root. The back side doesn't need to be ground. So it's important that you understand that it is the qualification of a D1.1 structural AWS test. We're in a 1G position. It can be also 2G, 3G, 4G. Those are different tests altogether. But for right now, we're in a 1G test. So what I'd like to say is once we weld, I'll inspect your root pass. So when you put a root pass in, I'll come and inspect that. I'll come and inspect your cover pass. So remember, I will look at your fit up to make sure that you have your 1/4 inch root opening is proper and that you're ready to go. So we'll be tacking it up. You'll be preparing your plates for me to look at that. Once I give you the okay, go in, do your root pass. I'll come back, I'll take a look at your root pass. If I give you the okay, then you can continue your fill and then also your cover pass, your cap pass, and I will evaluate that. Remember, our nemesis in testing and discontinuities in welding anytime is porosity, undercut, slag inclusions, and lack of fusion. So all those nemesises play a role and want to sort of come in and foil your test. So you need to be mindful of that. Once we have the coupons and once we cut the backing bar off, we'll take the face and we'll sand this. It is very important to put an 1/8 inch radius on all your corners, not to propagate a crack. So once you have your test coupons, one will be a root bend and the other will be a face bend. So the root bend obviously on the root side and then the face on the face side. So these would be properly prepared coupons with an 1/8 radius. No scalloping. Scalloping means that you looked at something that you didn't like and you kept digging it with your sander or your grinder. So it's important that you don't have any marring marks, okay, on your coupons, and that we're ready to bend into 180 degrees, just like you see here. So the coupon starts out like that, properly prepared, and then it ends up like that. We look at the integrity of your weld when it goes into the coupon bender and it goes 180 degrees. I'm looking for discontinuities that are not acceptable to the code. Remember, we talked about what's accepted and what's not. It's important that you understand that. It's important that you understand that when you start to weld, that you don't start and stop in your coupons. You should be able to weld with one electrode in SMAW 7018 from stem to stern, or from left to right, or right to left, whatever. It's important that once we cut the metal, okay, in the horizontal bandsaw, the backing bar is still there, that I can look at that instantaneously and get an evaluation of the integrity of your weld. So if we have any honeycombs, if you will, for a non-scientific term, for any inclusions, any discontinuities, they will show up when we do a cut in the horizontal bandsaw instantaneously, and then obviously if you bend that, that size would double or quadruple. So once again, when we're preparing to do our test, you have to have your PPE always on mind. So you've got welding gloves, never grinding, working in a steel shop without gloves. You've got hearing protection. You've got obviously safety glasses, a face shield, and you've got, I would recommend a respirator for when you're grinding particulates in a steel shop. So with that said, folks, this is a limited 3/8 thick D1.1 structural test, if you will. So we will have the plates ready for you. You need to prepare the plates, you need to grind them, you need to prep them, you need to learn how to tack those so that there's no shadows, and you need to understand that once you have the plate is ready to go and tacked, that you need to see me, CWI, qualified instructor, to make sure that your fit up is well. So for the qualifications, it's important that a welder understands how to fit up, how to prep a weld test, and how to finish it with removing the backing bar and sanding it and getting his or her coupons ready for bending. So with that said, ATI folks, graduates, you're always welcome to come back to the your shop teachers, chiefs, steel shop. If you need to do practice tests for the DOT, for the Department of Transportation in Massachusetts, or for ATI people, if you want to increase your qualifications, you can come back and practice. But we're trying to best prepare you for the welding industry to have a fighting chance for employment, and then for many, many more tests in your life to take. And it may not be just steel, it might be aluminum and stainless steel and other materials and thickness of materials. So I hope this helps you folks have a better understanding on what you're up against, what you need to do, and how to best prepare for an AWS D1.1 structural test that the ATI or graduates will take. Okay, over and out. Thanks.